First things first, I want to let you guys know I get no enjoyment in making this video, but I felt like I needed to make this video to call out someone that I really, really admire because he was one of my childhood heroes in Star Wars. But this person was absolutely wrong for his actions, and I need to call him out on this. Now, we all know that Mark Hamill, he is not a Donald Trump fan. He's not. He is so against Trump, and he's always posting certain things about Trump all the time. But this time, I think he really, really crossed the line. Because overall, do I have a problem with him posting about Donald Trump? No, I don't. If you don't like the president, this is a free country. You have the right to do what you want to do. But however, all of these actions that he does doesn't necessarily mean that he's always in the right. So this is a story. Ivanka Trump, who is the president's daughter, she posted on Twitter a picture of her and her husband dressed up and a picture of her little son dressed up as a stormtrooper, more specifically a First Order stormtrooper. And she puts, "The Force is strong in my family," referring to her little kid dressed up as a Star Wars character. So Mark Hamill breaks Herm Edwards' #1 rule. Herm Edwards, in case you don't know him, he used to be a football coach in the NFL. He said, "Don't press send." Mark Hamill pressed send, but that wasn't enough. He retweeted it. And he said, "You misspelled fraud instead of force." So he was basically saying the fraud is strong in my family. And he put hashtag go force yourself. Now, we all know that he didn't mean for her to go force herself. He meant the other word. This is just classless. This is absolute classless. Mark Hamill, you're better than this. I get it. You don't like President Trump. Fine. Tell the whole world. We know you don't like him. But to go after a little kid like this, because in my book, he went after this little kid because Ivanka was referring to her little son dressed up as a stormtrooper. So for Mark Hamill to say something like this, Mark Hamill's 67 years old. You got to be better than this, man. You really have to be better than this. And I have to call you out on this because I don't approve of this. I've seen all of your other tweets and stuff about Donald Trump. That's fine. But when you bring kids into this, kids are off limits. Politics is a very, very dirty business, guys. Very, very dirty. And I try not to talk about politics on this channel because it is a dirty business. And Mark Hamill should know that firsthand. But I think people in Hollywood think they're so much better than everyone else. They think that their opinion is always correct and that they are never in the wrong. So he thinks he can get away with this. And that's not the case because some people are calling him out on this. They're telling him that he is wrong. And as of right now, this tweet has been up for 2 hours. I'm surprised he didn't take it down. And apparently he won't take it down. I'm just dumbfounded in the climate that we live in today. That Hollywood thinks they're so much better than anyone that they can post stuff like this. I never thought Mark Hamill could be this disgusting. But he is. He is. I mean, he's a human being. He makes mistakes. So, Mark Hamill, I would like for you to tell us that you made a mistake and take this down. Because to imply this, go force yourself, we know what you really wanted to say. This is just unacceptable, man. You're acting like Luke in The Last Jedi. You're better than that. Don't be Jake Skywalker. Be Luke. Be that beacon of hope. Because we don't want you to come off as, you know, looking like a grumpy old man just because of an election. Maybe the person you voted for didn't win. Big deal. We don't get everything that we want in life, but we have to deal with that. You know, put out your vote next year in the 2020 election, okay? Because what Ivanka posted, I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I didn't. She's talking about her little kid dressed up as a First Order stormtrooper. And you saw that, and I guess you saw that Star Wars connection and your head just exploded. You didn't take 2 seconds to stop and think, but you had to tweet. This is absolutely wrong, Mark Hamill. This is absolutely wrong. Leave kids out of it. Now, I know he may say he didn't directly take a shot at the kid, but yes, you did. Because if you look at the picture, the kid is the only one dressed up in a Star Wars costume, and we get the Force reference. 2 + 2 = 4. It doesn't equal 6. We know what you were implying. You got to be better than this. You really have to be better than this. What do you guys think of this? Mark Hamill, did he cross the line? In my opinion, he absolutely did. This is just going way too far. Leave kids out of it. Leave kids out of it. And politics is dirty business. Politics, I can never be a politician. I have my own political beliefs, but you know what? Nobody cares about my political beliefs. Mark Hamill, we don't care about your political beliefs. You can believe in what you want to believe in. That's the beauty of this country. But you have to respect the democratic process. Your person lost. Deal with it. Vote in the next election. That's the beauty of the country. But leave kids out of this. This is dirty. This is disgusting. And I'm calling you out on this, Mark Hamill. You really need to take this down. I can't believe you scooped to this level. You're really suffering from Trump derangement syndrome. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about that. People just lose their minds and they do stuff that is just so sick and so crazy. But guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.